We apologize for that issue. We were talking to Western Illinois University's Rural Transit Assistance Center, which has just launched Rolling Rule, a brand new podcast all about rural transit in our region. And we've been talking with John Bannon, Program Director at the Rural Transit Assistance Center and host of Rolling Rule. All right, John, thank you so much for troubleshooting with us today. Lucky you. We were talking about the reasons why you had started this podcast. And we were just going to get into the first episode. You had Dr. Chris Merritt on with WIU. And I was really struck by something you guys talked about, which was this idea that transit and mobility is a human right. And that is something that kind of ties into the whole heart and message of the podcast. Can you expand a little bit on what we're talking about when we say this is a human right?
Absolutely. I think in rural America and Illinois in particular, distances are great. And so if one doesn't have access to transportation, you can't access the things that you need to fully participate in life. People can't, transportation needs to be a human right. People can't get to their medical appointments. People can't access employment. People can't buy groceries. People can't do any of the things that they need to do. And with those distances, public transportation needs to exist if people don't have access to a personal automobile. We've gotten some anecdotal feedback, for example, people with visual impairments who can no longer drive, on how impactful this is and it changed their life. Lots of different people from lots of different walks of life, but in particular, it's letting people age in place to a degree that they wouldn't be without it. And in general, just live a higher quality of life than they would be without public transportation.
You know, there is this reality that no one has enough resources right now, but particularly in rural communities, you know, that's just life. There's not money or sometimes even people to address all the issues that face transportation issues. But that's part of what this podcast is doing, is kind of highlighting the ways that people are getting around that. Can you give us an example of a person or initiative that really is making a difference that people might not know about?
Sure. There's an initiative in Southern Illinois to integrate technology across 20 rural counties, multiple transit agencies. And the goal is do a lot of things behind the scenes in terms of integrating dispatching technology and across multiple agencies. But for when someone calls up to book a ride, if they happen to go to a doctor's appointment 2 counties over, it happens seamlessly. They don't need to call multiple agencies. They don't need to navigate multiple websites or call multiple places. Everything will simply happen with one point of entry, whether it's call or booking on a website or an app, and the customer service level will be far higher. So that's something that people are working on right now that I think will really have a positive impact. It happens all the time in rural America that people need to go a significant amount of distance to go to a legal appointment, a medical appointment, all over the state. So that really has the potential to improve people's quality of life and really minimize the confusion and barriers to entry. And I think that's because of the innovation happening at the agency and state level.
Hmm. Well, John, I could just talk about this all day long. I loved the first episode. So in the few seconds we have left, can you tell us a little bit about episode 2 that's coming out on Friday and what you have planned for it?
Sure. Adam Lack, who is the CEO of Rides, was kind enough to speak with us. He heads a transit agency that covers 17 counties in Southern Illinois. They're doing interesting things. The one that sticks out in my mind is using AI to more effectively and efficiently allow people to book rides, during out of office hours during the evening.
Oh, darn it. It appears that that same issue is happening again. But we want to say thank you so much to John for joining us today. And if you guys at home want to listen to Rolling Rule, we have all that information up on our website, WQAD.com, underneath the As Seen on TV tab.